Yahoo! Good evening, everyone. Today will be another vibe reading stream. I believe we will be closing off the terminal cafe. Hello to the both of you, Rika and Long. How are you guys doing? I'll continue. Let's see if we can read the final chapter and the epilogue today, because I believe there's an epilogue and a side story. There's also that. Let's see. Why is my mouse there? Alright. Anyways, how are you guys doing? How's this evening faring ya? I hope you won't forget me. Doing good, having fun with Genship and now with your stream. Cool. I wish I could play a little more Genshin. Good thing next week is summer break. Oh wait, they are upstairs. Oh. What? The fuck? Hello? You poor guy, you're here in the corner. What the fuck is this? Glowing Lego looking ass. Okay. This is, quite frankly, a little creepy. But I guess we're just going through the memories of Che. This is where we died. Where he died, not we. And this is our final... This is where Che had some drinks. Oh, he can't go this way, I guess. Oh, hello! Yo, what the f... Can I also not? What? Okay, I don't think I can refuse. I can go in. Alright. This is... We didn't even say goodbye yet to Maddie. This kind of... Oh. This... We're back here. Why are you sweeping grass? There's literally no dirt to sweep here, Maddie. There's dirt everywhere. I believe that's Che's grave right there. I vaguely remember this. This appeared like a lot. I don't know, I can't remember in which chapter. Hey, old man. Hey, you. How you doing? Fine, I guess. That's good, I think. Yeah, I think so. Why is this so awkward? I've never had to do this before. Not even as the one who's gotta sweep up the mess afterwards. Not like this, no. Gotta say, I'm a little surprised. Life has a way of taking you for a loop like that. So, are you gonna... No, not yet. Let's sit for a few moments. It won't hurt. Sure. Aww. I'm sorry if this is kind of weird, but I can't get over this one thing. I'm here, sitting right here. But I'm also over there. You know, feeling a little I mean, I think one of you is a little disintegrated into the ground, you know. Feeling a little conflicted about it. Definitely. So you could say you're of two minds about it. I'm not gonna dignify that with a laugh. Can't say I didn't try. But seriously, that's my grave. My body's right there. How weird is that? It's... It is pretty weird, yeah. I don't feel quite as weird as I did when I was helping you bury it, though. Excuse me? Fair. Grave digging. All the manual labor of gardening with none of the rewards. You don't reckon I'm gonna grow into a beautiful tree? Buddy, you're already a wise old oak. Dead wise old oak. Struck by lightning, yeah. Man's just used shadow clone to So, you don't think anything's gonna grow out of me? Not unless you swallowed a bunch of seeds without me noticing. Afraid not. I don't really know what you're meant to do when you're about to pass on. I'm not prepared at all. Am I meant to be doing extra self-care or something? You're better at all this stuff than I am. Yeah, man. Get yourself a bath bomb, lights and candles, charcoal face mask, the whole shebang. Is that supposed to sound appealing? Yep. God, I'm out of touch. I made a bath bomb once, but it flattened the city block. That's not that. Oh, Jay, you poor darling. And then some. Goodness, you are such a hellion. That's why I took you in, because I saw that attitude in you too. Bomb-making revolutionary? No, you're a born pioneer. When you put your mind into something, you'll never stop pursuing it until you get it done. Or kill yourself in the process. Heh. I'll try to avoid getting into the habit of assembling bonds then. Phew. Don't get me wrong, though. The bath bomb in question was definitely meant to be that sort that smell nice. For real. It was just a little bit too fragrant in the end. Amazing. That aside, I think it's hard to mess up lighting some candles, probably. You think I just carry scented candles with me wherever I go? Yes? I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't have any. Damn it. Tell me you've got some downstairs at least. Yeah, but I'm not going to get back. I'm not going back to get them. No, that's fine. After I'm gone, put a few around. Maybe to remember me? I'll light them up. I'll light them all up for you, don't worry. Cafe's gonna stink of chamomile for weeks. That's perfect. No. I think it's about time. What do you think? This one's your call. As it should have been the whole time. Come on, let's go have a look at your work, eh? It's always about time. It's very minimalist. I like it. Hush you. Oh. That's an interesting script. That looks borderline runes / standard galactic, but fancified. Yeah, the dramatic reveal. Very swish. Can't write history till it's happened. No, I suppose not. What's this written down here? Maddie, did you put poetry on my headstone? Give it a read. We see but dimly through the mist and vapors, amid these earthly damps. What seems to us but sad, funereal tapers, may be heaven's distant lamps. That's comforting. Chin up, old friend. It's just another step. Just gotta keep on putting one foot in front of the other, no matter where we're going. I just You told me back when I was the depressed mess who wandered in here looking to hide from everything. Throwing my own vice back at me, huh? You monster. I guess I should stop dawdling anyhow. You do you. Feel guilty for swinging back and forth on you. Being anxious, then eager, then scared, then brave. It's cool. I'm not gonna have a go at you for it. And you have every right to feel complex feelings about this very specific, very scary thing. Thank you. But I can't do this. I can't stand here making you wonder if I'm gonna do it or not. I need to do it now, or I'll never leave. I have never talked about this, but Maddie really needs a better hairdresser. Just say. Maddie, I. It's okay, mate. Take a deep breath, take it in, let it all out. Okay. Alright. Maddie? Yeah? You got this. Oh? We'll see each other again. Oh, that was a nice goodbye. Oh. That was high-key sad. Necrobarista. Route 59 production. Very short final chapter. We could have actually just read that last time, but it was getting really late. That was sad. I really like the story. Wait, what? Yeah, that was the final chapter. But, don't worry. I believe there's still an epilogue. And we still have a second side story to read. So don't worry, there's plenty of reading today. No worries on that front. No worries. But I did like the story. I also really like how they written the characters. They're all charming. I chose this because I thought this might be similar to Coffee Talk, but it's much more visual novel than Coffee Talk, but that's alright. I do like these reading streams. I already thought I wouldn't get my bedtime story. Aww. Don't worry, there's more reading. As long as my voice survives, you know. Just gonna vibe to the BGM for a bit. Don't know why. They might add something special in the credits. Coconut Island. That's a funky logo. I like that. We need a unique logo. What should we do? We should use circle. Circle's a little too simple. Oh, let's just add a pixel in the corner. Yes, yes. And that's how the Playism logo formed. So a lot of companies. What the fuck? Thank you for playing. Thank you for showing us this visualized experience. Quite funky, if you ask me. I like Samantha a lot. I mean, what? It's loading, don't worry. Nothing special? Oh, we're back at the terminal. A few days later, 2 p.m., terminal. All done! Looks pretty good. It's got the right number of legs and everything. And 50% less homicidal impulses, I think. We're still aiming for 100% less, right? Sure, I guess. Well, it's progress, I suppose. Manny? Yeah? Why is the ground outside on fire? What the fuck? Someone's coming. Hello? We don't want you here. Oh, brother. Hey, is that? It's Ned. You ready? Yeah. Wretched, isn't it? You know what this place needs, pal? They're back. Tell them. What? I don't actually know what this place needs. I was hoping I'd have thought of something by now. You guys done? I guess. Great. You better pick up that cigarette, Kishan. What? I will. I didn't mean to be disrespectful. That was a cute tough guy act you two had going there. Yeah? Very convincing. An enforcer is required to be imposing. It's in the job description. Oh no, don't fire me. He's not gonna fire you. He's too much of a big softy for that. I am not a softy. Sure. Oh, sure you aren't. You're basically a giant teddy bear with a metal hat. Hey, hold on. You joined the council, Kishan? Yeah, actually. You're not gonna tell her now, are you? Huh? I thought we were gonna do a little build-up. Tell me what? Oh, Too much pressure. Tell me, you weasel. Don't be rude. Necromancer baristas are required to be mean to council staff. It's in the job description. He's done a good thing for you, you ought to know. Oh well, in that case. What's up, bud? Come on! I can't handle the suspense! Well, last night we ended up in the archives. The council archives. Kishan went in with a particular goal and dragged me along. Hey, you didn't protest that much. Anyway, you might want to sit down for this. Okay. I managed to wipe your debt. How? Is this a bad practical joke? No, he's telling the truth. Turns out there's some old bylaws that have loopholes, and, well, you're not gonna believe this, but the council allows payment of debt in a bunch of weird ways. Yes, we really ought to fix that. And one of the ways is through the voluntary sacrifice of a soul. Wait, what? So I was able to sacrifice myself by joining the council and wiped your outstanding debts at the same time. Well, that's silly. Huh? So you guys get to do as much human sacrifice as you like, but as soon as I'm doing it, I'm a menace and upsetting the natural order? Maddie. Yes, Nettie dearest. Pull your head in. You're right, I apologize. Kishan, you didn't do this just for me, did you? Are you sure you're okay with this? No, I promise this is fine. I want to stay. I was way too afraid to pass on, and I thought the council was interesting, and I wanted to learn more about it. Ned might have talked me into it a little bit. But I absolutely promise that I didn't feel pressured into it. I made this decision on my own. I don't know what to say. Just consider it as me repaying the kindness I was shown when I was walked in. I was really freaked out, and y'all helped a lot with that. And you also slept a lot, did you know that? Yeah, we outplayed the system, we found a bypass. Aww, thank you. Thank you so much. So, we're gonna be okay? As long as you stay in the straight and narrow from now on, yes. Cool. Reckon you'll be able to do that, Maddie? Yeah, I'll do my best. No more illegal rituals? No more illegal rituals, promise. I'll stick to the legal stuff for as long as I can. Suppose I'll have to do. I understand that you're somewhat of a stuck record in this regard, and I'm trying to make my peace with that. Oh, look at you two making friends. Wholesome. Please, just try and keep your head down. I will, yeah. Gonna be hard to cause too much trouble if you keep raiding my suppliers anyway. Sorry, just doing my job. Yeah, can't fault you for that. Anyhow, I'm afraid we've places to be. So soon? We only just got here. Told you we're only popping in for 5 minutes. We've got paperwork to do. Ugh, responsibilities. Catch you two later. Thanks again. I appreciate it a lot. You're welcome. Anytime. Bye bye. Do you need to have such a flashy entrance? And exit? He does. And bye bye. Ugh, I'm gonna have to scrub this off. Are we gonna do it now? No, I'll do it later. Right now, though, everything's pretty calm, so I was thinking we might close up early. Uh-oh. Damn it, what is it now? Uh-oh. He gained sentience. Oi! You better clean that up, you little monster. Is it trying to tell us something? Something's coming from the sky? Oh, it's a ghost. Oh, hello. What the fuck are you doing? Hey, watch it. What's... Oh, just a... It's a... plant? What's with the envelope? Now, that was an interesting shot. Smells nice. What's the card say? It's... It's from Che. Time for regret... Wow, yeah, that's a lot of text right there. Time for regrets and apologies is long past. All we can do is look forward to the future with a smile on our faces. Don't obsess over what could have been, please. I know you're gonna do great things and you don't need my help for that. This is my last gift to you, my apprentice. You kept saying that you needed this, so I went out and got it. Think even though some people claim to be ready for what lies ahead, everyone wants a little more time. Oh no! Hey, are you okay? I... Havaster couldn't resist playing one last joke on us, could he? I'm okay. Seriously, a pun and I can't even give him a withering look in response. I mean, he was just quoting you, wasn't he? Yes, he was. No, let's go hang this up. We got a little bit more thyme. Thyme is pretty good though. I know it's just us two now, but I think he'll always be here in some form, right? I think so, yeah. We can't get rid of him that easily. No. You go water that. Alright, let's close up. What are we gonna do? Was thinking of heading to the hardware store. Everyone keeps saying we need more plants in here. Your place is overgrown and has a giant tree. What the fuck are you on about? Why stop at one? That was the epilogue? Hold on. Okay, well. Thank you for watching the stream, guys. We appreciate you very much. Just kidding, just kidding. Prologue, episode select. We still have. Devil's Den. We already read Devil's Den. We still have this one. We still have a side story. And it's probably gonna be very long. Don't worry, don't worry. And if it is really short, I might replace it with, I don't know, farming for Yai. I am, how to say this? Say it quick, because the scene just loaded in shocked. I don't know. I mean, the last few episodes in the story was really short after the reveal that Che is dead. Guess it really means maybe it's a way to say enjoy your time while it lasts. Maybe. Anyways, we got a side story here with our smartass who tries to be a smartass. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, little guy, wanna play? Fetch. Maybe we'll have an easier time grabbing this. Oh, that was a whole ass animation. Aww. What else do we have here? He ran his hand along the shelf and found another object to throw. A flat, dull ring of metal. Catch. Oh, he got it. That's so cute. The bot took its prize and left. There's the preppy teenage girl who's actually really smart for her own good. Oh, hey! She quickly broke eye contact and her eyes started scanning on the floor as if she was looking for something. Tuan, not wanting to bother the girl, turned back to the shelf. She had clearly come upstairs looking for something and it wasn't a conversation with him. Still, she seemed interesting and he kind of wanted to talk to her. But again, she wasn't taking the initiative, so neither was he. Her attention was directed towards the floor, not him. So he was surprised to hear her voice again. How do you tie your shoelaces? What the frick? Hey! Yeah? I was just wondering, did you happen to see a ring here? A ring? Like a... Oh, like a ring. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I took it off and left it here somewhere. No, I don't think I remember seeing a ring that looked like that. Shian had actually described the ring to him, he realized. Are you sure? It's just a simple metal band, no fancy etchings or anything. A metal band? No, like a Metallica kind of metal band. But you know, like a piece of jewelry. Tuan suppressed an urge to get into, argument about heavy rock versus metal and which side of the divide Metallica fell on. You mean just a metal ring? Yeah, I'm looking for a metal ring. That looks like a metal ring. Kind of like a washer, right? But smooth? I guess? Tuan's blood ran cold as he recalled the object he'd had police surrender to the robot just minutes earlier. Yeah, I think I saw something like that. There was a little bot up here playing with some metal objects just before. One of them looked kind of like a ring. Oh, great. Is it? Uh-oh. Oh, you don't need to. It's no problem. I could swear it was right around here. It wasn't. Sorry, I think it may have run off with it. Oh, you don't need to apologize. I mean, it's not like it was your fault, right? Yeah. He mentally cringed at the way he said haha instead of laughing like a normal person. Well, thanks for checking. I'm going to go see if I can find that bot. Awkward silence. It's me. I'm sorry? I mean, it's me that's going to help you find the ring. Oh, that's really not necessary. Tuan couldn't tell whether she simply didn't want to impose or whether she really thought she didn't need his help. He decided to shoot his shot. I've got nothing better to do, and I know this place really well. You're new here, right? Let me lend you my limited knowledge of how this cafe is laid out. If it's not an imposition, I'm happy to help. To be honest, she was imposing a little. Then again, this situation was mostly his fault. Well, cool, I appreciate it. I don't think I got your name, by the way. I'm Tuan. I'm Hannah. She looks so cute. And it's raining. Who is this cool guy walking in? Hold on, I'm just gonna let it finish the animation. That's the longest animation. Is it gonna loop? Okay, I don't... Oh! That doesn't... Oh! What is happening there? Reclusion in the game? What the hell? Hold on! Oh dear lord. Okay. Put in walk when. So, does this ring of yours have any special significance? Special gift? Some kind of sentimental value? He hoped it wasn't. It's kind of a reminder of who I used to be. Back when I was going through my whole god phase. I used to wear 10 rings every day, if you can believe it. Now I just have one. Hang on, goth face? Yeah, you know, goth rings. Didn't last long though. Turns out going full goth is super expensive. I guess I was drawn to the idea back then when I had a brief obsession with death. I also wrote a lot of really bad poetry. Pretty cringe, yeah? It's not that cringe. Can't judge a person by their poetry. And I was never a goth, but I've been to a few emo concerts in my time. Sure, but you go to emo concerts, so I'm not sure you're a good judge of what's cringe or not. I mean, the lion's share of bad poetry is definitely written by teenagers. Speaking from experience, eh? You got any old Tumblr blogs I can look up? I bet you reblog some real deep MCR gift sets. Oh no. Yo, by the way, since they're talking about cringe... By the way, is the frame rate on your guys' side alright? Just wondering. Don't worry, I'm not actually going to try and find it. You've got plenty of chances to embarrass yourself in real life. Today's last hours from school were cringe. We literally talked about memes. I don't know, that sounds like a fun hour, unless the teacher is involved. Again, just kidding. If the teacher is involved, that sounds fun. That sounds fun. Keep the shameful posting. Ooh, hold on. Where's my pronunciation? Keep the shameful posting hidden. Burn it if you must. I just don't think it's a bad thing to have written shitty poetry. The whole trying to find beauty in death thing feels pretty childish looking back. My emotions were turned up to 11 thanks to puberty. But I think there's more to it than that. I remember how it felt, becoming an adult but not being treated like one. Still stuck in a kid-friendly version of life. If you live out in the suburbs, everything is so sanitized it feels fake. And teens run in the opposite direction of what's fake. We embrace the darkest thing we can find, which tends to be death. I guess as teenagers we don't usually have to confront death. Tuan kept his voice low out of respect for the other patrons. He knew enough about the cafe to understand that not everyone here was here to have a deep conversation about death. Maybe not most. I guess you could say I'm an exception. You want to ask a question, don't you? But you're not sure if you're allowed. That's a big assumption. Am I wrong? I'll take that as a yes. And I'll take your continued silence as further confirmation. Okay, you're not wrong. I just don't want to make you uncomfortable. Feelings mutual. You're not sure you're allowed to ask, and I'm not sure I'm allowed to tell. You're definitely allowed to tell. I'm sorry, I don't mean to sound pushy. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. You don't have to treat it like a question that needs answering. Not a question, more an invitation. Right. My mom was diagnosed with leukemia when I was 13. My father typically vanished as soon as he found out. Spend the next year dealing with crippling abandonment issues, not to mention the constant dread. There's more to this story, to one can tell, but this was Hannah's story to share if she wanted. That's heavy. Thanks for trusting me with it. It was a dark time, but stuff's all buried deep in the past now, never to be seen by anyone else ever again. Unless you count my old Tumblr, which I forgot the password to, so I guess they'll be out there forever, monument to my shame. Emotional damage! I'm saying that too Western. I can't do it properly. I think you can send a takedown request. The site has to honor it. They send a message to the blog, and if it doesn't respond away, it goes. I wasn't really looking for a solution to that problem, but your advice sounds pretty useful actually. I might give it a shot. I'm really good at offering unsolicited assistance. For example, one time this girl came to me looking for a missing ring, and I told her I'd help her find it. Wow, cool. I hope the story ends with you actually helping her find it. Why do you have 7 boxes of checkers right there? Rika redeems hydrate. Now that's true. Emotional damage. I'm sorry. I don't actually remember how the story ended. But I think the big plot twist happened when we decided to study the bookshelf. Like the bookshelf we're standing in front of? Just so. Can we stop now? I appreciate the commitment to the bit, but the ring's not here. The bookshelves had a few nooks and crannies a bot could hide in, or hide a ring in, but... Are you sure it's okay to move stuff around like that? You'll be fine as long as you don't sneeze. Is it really that fragile? Oh yes, the shoebox ROG is not a plane known for its sturdiness. I'm sorry, I'm not sure I caught that. What's this thing called? The shoebox ROG, short for Rise Off Ground. It's a classic capable of self-sustained indoor flight for up to 40 seconds. Don't tell me you know every model on these shelves. Nope, just the balsa wood airplanes. Hydrational damage. When did you become such an expert? Summer camp. I guess preteen boys just find that kind of stuff fascinating. I sure did. And I'll carry that obsession to the grave. And there I was, worried I missed out on something important by never going to summer camp. Actually, I kinda did. I'm sure that the physics of a rubber band powered airplane... No, I mean like... other stuff. Oh. I'm not a big fan of archery or netball either. You really think people remember summer camp because they got to play with bows and arrows? I always figured learning how to fish or shoot an arrow was meant to be some kind of delightful experience. Sadly, it's something I never got to enjoy. The bows and arrows are probably the least interesting part of the archery station. Fun part is going to the archery station during your free time and running into a friend and saying, "Hey, I haven't seen you since breakfast." Breakfast is a really important part of the summer camp experience, huh? Well, yeah, it kind of is. We're all sharing breakfast at the same time, same hall. You get to see everyone. I think I could have been inviting my friends to breakfast this whole time. If only we'd arranged to meet at an archery station. The arranging is the part that misses the magic. It's, serendipity. That's the good part. Right, so you go to summer camp to have serendipitous encounters with your friends. No, I didn't know anyone the first time I went. Then how did you serendipitously encounter all of these friends? You kinda just make their friends while you're there. Sounds like hard work starting from square one. Actually, it's not. Crammed all together at summer camp, you fall into friendship like it's natural. You meet loads of other kids, spend every waking moment with them and then never see them again. And that's fun? Knowing that you'll lose these friends when you eventually leave? Yeah. When you've only got a little time together, you really go all out to make the most of that time. Not only during summer, every morning breakfast. Breakfast is indeed important. Anyway, doesn't look like the ring's here either. Good news is there's still plenty more ground to cover. That's good news. I prefer it if our search radius were a bit smaller. Be worse if we didn't have more places to look, right? If it's not here, no need to keep digging around. Slow walk. He has the drip. You're the first person I've met who seems good. What? You're the first person I've met who seems to see good in expiring relationships. I think part of me is afraid that all of mine are temporary. The opposite of that is much worse. For example, when someone new moves into your neighborhood, it's like, oh, we should have them for dinner sometime. Sometime is meant to be next week, but then it turns into next month. And you keep putting it off until eventually you've spent years living next door to people you've known nothing about. There was a sense of urgency to the relationship, so it never evolved past how do you do's, you know? Like those people in your life who are always there. You take it for granted that they'll never leave and forget to enjoy the moments you have together. And then you wake up and they're gone. Best friendships I had were the ones with a built-in expiration dates. You've thought about this a lot, huh? I guess I have. Is that what you enjoyed going to emo concerts? Sounds like a great opportunity to make a friend, spend a few hours with them, and then never see them again. It was kind of a one-time thing, really. I usually listen to music when I'm on my own. I still have the Fall Out Boy album. I'd listen to every night while I cried into my pillow. Earache sucked. And music was that bad, huh? Lyrics made me feel the pain and futility of my own existence. A lot of my early teenage years were filled with the sense that nothing meant anything. When I listened to that album, it felt like I was staring into the abyss. Music wasn't bad either. How good! Because taking shots at Fall Out Boy is fighting words. But I'm still wondering, like, if the album made you feel like shit, why do you keep coming back to it? Actually enjoyed burying my face in my pillowcase and loudly sobbing as I'm overwhelmed by a creeping feeling of existential angst. The music is way out of place, but I love to be right? What the hell? This doesn't fit the mood. I get that some people enjoy a good cry from time to time, but I think you might enjoy existential angst a little too much. No, you misunderstand me. I said I enjoy burying my face in my pillowcase and loudly sobbing as I'm overwhelmed by a creeping feeling of existential angst. That's the name of the third track on the album. I genuinely can't tell if you're lying. Wait. Can we go back? Hold on. I need to confirm this. I enjoy burying my face in my pillowcase. And loudly sobbing. Just keep it at that. Is it gonna give us Fall Out Boy? No. What if we just... I think if I write a full sentence, Google will be like, are you okay? Is your mental health alright? Do you need to talk? Here's a number. It's the name of the third track on the album. I genuinely can't tell if you're lying or not. Lying or simply bullshitting. He is definitely bullshitting. If I'm just trying to entertain, then it's not really lying. Maybe a parody or satire or plain old storytelling. Satire doesn't work if it's indistinguishable from the truth. That title isn't an obvious exaggeration. I'd expect that from them. What if I told you my favorite song of theirs was actually I'm Like a Lawyer in the way I'm always trying to get you off? With the way I'm always trying to get you off? I'd assume you were trying to flirt with me because there's no way that's a real song. And you assume it's a flirting attempt. Why? You would probably get ads for antidepressives, or how's that called? Yeah, that's antidepressants actually. Well, it's suggestive. If I had to describe it one word, I'd say it's flute. And I told you. And if I told you my favorite Fall Out Boy song was Bang the Doll Drums? Crude. I've got a dark alley and a bad idea that says you should shut your mouth. Rude. This ain't a scene, it's an arm race. That's a genuine lyric. Feud. Our lawyer made us change the name of the song so we wouldn't get sued. Aww. I bet all of them were actually genuine lyrics, but I've only listened to a few Fall Out Boy songs. Well, that's all there is to see of the mezzanine. No ring, no bot, so I'm sorry I couldn't be more helpful. Don't be silly. You helped me check all the little nooks and crannies. Besides, you kept me company. Frustrated searching becomes a heck of a lot more enjoyable when you're hanging out with an alright guy. Huh, nice. Could be, yeah. That's a solid theory. You gonna come with, or are we done looking for now? What if we, and hear me out here, what if we did not do that and just looked up from up here instead? I've done enough walking for now. You want to sit down? Nah, sitting's overrated. Really into leaning against things. It's the new hip thing. Okay, you're terrible. Yeah. This place is pretty cool. It's alright. Interesting crowd down there, all types. Which of course means we've got that one guy sporting the blazer hoodie combo. Like, hey, look at me. I'm so cool, but also super chill. Wow, you're one of those guys, huh? Oh, I'm sorry, did I just dunk on your fashion paramour? Nah, those kinds of guys can be real douchebags. But what if he wasn't? He wouldn't be wearing the blazer hoodie combo? Oh no, the blazer hoodie combo is something he has a deep sentimental attachment to. His father left when he was young, leaving him only his grandfather to look up to as a father figure. When his grandfather tragically passed, Blazer Hoodie's older brother took that place. He loved his older brother, who ran track and was the coolest jock in town. The blazer was all he had left of his grandfather, and the hoodie was his brother's last gift before heading interstate for uni. But his brother was killed in a sudden car compactor accident that winter, and he never came home from... That's a lot of death, buddy! Hold on! So whenever our boy finds himself lonely, he puts on his grandpa's blazers and his brother's hoodie, and he goes out to drink into their memory. Have you been waiting to use that this whole time? Nah, I just like to think about about people's inner lives. I mean, there are some people who... That girl, calm down. It's what I do at the tram. When everyone else is buried in their phones, I'm people watching. Damn. Only way I can get myself out of the house is by telling myself nobody's watching. Nobody cares. They're all in their own little worlds. And you have ruined my day. You brigand. I'll never walk free again. They don't see you. They see whatever they want to project onto you. That guy down there? Maybe he is just a douchebag. We have our theories. And those reveal more about us than anyone else, don't you think? I've never thought a day in my life, and I don't intend on starting now. That's a quote I live on. Clearly. Look, it's easy to play in stereotypes saying that guy dresses like a wanker. But where's the fun in that? People aren't always what they seem. I like coming up with dark and macabre backstories, just the worst stuff. Darker than the one you just told? Yeah, but don't worry about it. Come on, you wanna. No, I'm not going to. Sorry, it's one of my rules. Some people find healing in sharing dark thoughts, but I don't think I'm great at gauging what's good for me when sharing. I end up oversharing, then I spiral and spiral until I'm in a bad place. So, no stories for tonight. Are you wondering if you're allowed to tell? Because I think we're at the point where you shouldn't have to wait for me to ask. My role isn't to protect the audience, it's to protect me. And buddy, we're still at the point where there are still questions I'm not gonna answer. That doesn't mean I'm bothered by you asking. I mean, there are always going to be topics that aren't on the table, but you know, you won't know until you ask. That's a good way to look at it. And here I was, worried I ruined the mood. I've never shied from a somber mood. A mood getting dark and serious doesn't mean it's ruined. After all, some people like it dark. Yourself included. Hey, you can't have light without darkness, right? Sounds like a Fall Out Boy lyric to me. Good thinking, though. That's why I start every day with my hands in the toaster. The rest of the day feels amazing after that. Whoa, what happened there? I I grew up north of Brisbane. Do you know what the weather is like there? Nope, but I do know that I like talking about the weather to get away from unpleasant topics. Nice hair flip. It's downright tropical. Not a bad day in sight. Good weather all year round. Stormy days don't exist for the purposes of this conversation. But some days it'll be bloody gorgeous out, and I go for a walk and see nobody out. Just a total ghost town. Sounds like a lame place to live. Yeah, kinda. Thing is, without bad weather, there are no good days. Every day's the same. It's boring. But here in Melbourne, nobody squanders a good day. After winter, we're clawing at the walls for a hint of sunshine. And that's your case for dark and melancholy conversation? I mean, if everything's at a 10, it might as well be a 1. There's no scale. I think it's perfectly fine if I only ever saw the happy parts. It's a contradiction, isn't it? People most obsessed with finding happiness always seem to be the most unhappy. Well, duh! They're so obsessed with pursuing happiness because they themselves don't have it. Opposite of happy isn't sad. I think it's emptiness, or a general lack of feeling. You know, comfortably numb. Like clinical depression isn't about being miserable all the time. You're not in a constant state of sadness, more like a constant state of nothing. Speaking from experience? That's a personal question. And I was hoping for a person to answer. You don't get to wax philosophical about your emotions that suddenly clam up when I'm the one asking you about them. Hold on, how did that extra checker... Why is there checker... What? What's happening? Sorry. I'm looking closely at the checkerboard and some things aren't right. Medical condition goes a little beyond the realm of talking about emotions. Let's just say I'm no longer medicated for clinical depression. No longer as in you were at one point. Yeah, that was my extremely subtle implication. Great. Okay. Hold on. I don't know why. I'm looking at this board and there's multiple things wrong here. How did that one piece regenerate in the back? Or in the middle? I don't know. I forgot which one he moved. Great. Let's dance around the subject. I love that. Might make it easy. How the fuck did you go there? Hold on, I'm so confused about the way you're playing checkers, my dude. Okay, I want to see this pan. Aww. You really love talking, huh? Is that a complaint? Not at all. It's just, you don't come across as quite so outgoing. I wasn't always. What you're seeing are the results of an extensive, self-inflicted deprogramming effort. That's funny. I guess I can kinda see it, but I don't want to assume, given that you're... It's okay, you can say Asian. If you're trying to deduce my childhood based on stereotypes of second-generation Asian kids, you're not far off. Growing up in a household where being well-behaved was synonymous with being quiet and out of the way, you tend up pretty meek. Oh, they're gone. I'm Asian. Well, my parents were never that strict. But I was really bad at making friends. Huh. When you talked about Asian parents, I was thinking more like academic achievements. Oh, you're not there either. Like many immigrant parents, they want their son to be more successful than they are. My mother, but my mother was an MD and my father was an OD. I'm still not quite sure what's supposed to be another level above that. Oof, sorry about your dad. Ugh, no, doctor of optometry. It was a big disappointment to my mother's parents, who were hoping their daughter would go for an ophthalmologist instead. Wow, that's embarrassing. That I did get. My parents kept asking me like, don't you want to become a doctor, a teacher, a nurse, whatever. Luckily, I have a parent who isn't like too like really imposing like other stories that I've heard. Like at least she gives me the choice, but I think she really want me to choose a job that's high paying, you know? To ensure a good future, I guess, but I was never really interested in any of those. I do like biology and art, so art teacher or something biology could have been a choice, but I am quite squeamish. I am I am quite squeamish, so anything like in the medical field, I don't think I can do. Call me a coward for that, but I just can't handle. I know it sounds like I'm joking, but my family is the strictest of the strict. Like, graduate second in your class, and you have your mother tell you at graduation that you could have been first if you hit the books a bit harder level strict. Dang, walking talking stereotypes, how dare they? My mom never dropped that shit on me. On our drives to her chemotherapy. That's an oof. Woof. I can't beat that. What? You mean you don't want to spend the day dwelling on the worst moments of your life? Come on, judging up childhood traumas is everyone's favorite hobby. Where's your sense of the macabre? Your arm is clipping through the cloth, ma'am. Usually I have to pay to dredge up my childhood traumas with someone. Alright, I accept cash, credit, and signed photos of Brendan Urie. Ah, I like her. Panic at the Disco fan, let's go. Alternatively, we can just talk about happy things instead. How do you like cats? All cats are bastards. Fuck you. Agreed. Fuck you again. No, sorry, I lost all respect. So much for happy thoughts. But they are happy thoughts. Cats may hate me and I might hate them, but I like looking at them. That's probably my spiciest take. Swan was enjoying the easy report he'd found with Hannah. Something rare and precious. But with that thought came a sudden sense of panic at the idea of losing this feeling, of losing... Oh? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Felt a bit uneasy on my feet there for a second. This place kinda does a number on you. You can say that again? This place kinda does a number on you. It was a lie. The anxiety in his chest clawing at his lungs was an infliction brought on by his presence in the cafe. His fear of loss made him just like the rest of the patrons. Sorry I've wasted so much of your time. What? You don't have to apologize for that. If you're spending my time, then I guess I'm spending yours too. Big headache time? That's not good. Take care of yourself. Sleep better. Also, my buddy, you gotta fix your posture. Your back will thank you for that. For a moment, the two said nothing, simply enjoying each other's company. Hey, are you... Can you hear it? Hear it? Hello? That was not the ring that we lost earlier. Is this your ring? That's the one. Great, guess we're done here then. Yeah, great. I'll see you around. Sure, see you around. No, she's not too happy with that. Tuan watched her go, forgetting how quickly he'd dismiss her. His mind raced, searching for an excuse to call her back and continue their conversation. Was he meant to yell something like, "Hey, you've got spaghetti in your sweater"? With every step she took, the warmth in him faded. Till she was gone, he was left empty and cold. Damn it. Gotta stop doing the way that I do deep voices. Trying to find a different way to do it. Just gonna accept that I will never be able to do a deeper voice than this. Not without straining my throat. Tuan loved darts. People were hard to understand, but the dartboard was simple. Circles and squares and a sharp little missile thrown barehanded by him. Self-proclaimed artist. I am taking care? Good. Good, you better. I will bonk you. He'd honed his skills on school nights, while his parents were too engrossed in their work to pay attention to him. It was a relatively quiet game when played skillfully, so it never made enough sound to draw their ire. What had started as a distraction was now secret love. Secret because what self-respecting teenager played darts? I played darts. Darts are fun. But he was not a self-respecting teenager. Not the slightest. Okay, I barely played darts and I suck at it, but it's pretty fun. Yo! Hey, I haven't seen you since breakfast. Oh, hey. You know, that would only make sense if we actually had breakfast together, right? Shut up. You some kind of chain-smoking darts hustler? I wish. So you're not gonna teach me how to play? Sorry. Nah, I'm really not any good. Dude, you just hit 2 bullseyes in a row. Yeah, that's the problem. Each segment of the board is worth different numbers of points. You start with a fixed number of points, usually 500 or 1 or 301, and then you throw darts and deduct the amounts from your number. The trick is... Wow, all my interest is gone instantly! How'd you get so good at that? Practice. That's the full extent of my darts knowledge anyways, so you're not missing out on anything. Besides, there are far more interesting things around here than this dartboard. More interesting than a dartboard? This day just gets better and better. Then follow me. Where are we off to? What is it they say? Show, don't tell. That was an interesting transition. Where are you off to? This isn't our final destination. I have something cooler to show you. Talking about what's at the end of the catwalk, I've been there before. Came in that way actually. The catwalk's not interesting. Then where are you going? Going down. Oh. You think you're funny? Often. But you know when you just wanna eject yourself from a conversation? When you find yourself in a social situation that you can't wait to get out of. Wow, rude. No, I never get the chance to make those big grand exits that I'm always dreaming about. Sometimes you just gotta seize the moment or whatever. You'd rather make a dramatic exit than keep talking? I allow myself to do it sometimes, as a treat. So now what? Make a grand exit wasn't the only reason I jumped down here? Oh, so that stunt wasn't the main attraction? You wanted something interesting? I'm just trying to deliver. Oh, What's over there? You can jump down. I don't have the feet of an athlete. Bend your knees when you land, it'll soften the landing. The impact force will travel from your feet through to your hip bone. You're real eloquent when you've got a captive audience, are you? Yes, young cricket, don't lock your knees. The more you say, the less inclination I have to listen. You talk in paragraphs, my dude. Whatever. Hup! My method works. Hello. Oh, what's this little guy doing here? These are the little weight plots that make up for the lack of employees in the cafe. They're all different. I love it. Do you think it's climbed down here on its own? It's not outside the realm of possibility. I won't bother it. Try and stab me. We probably shouldn't mess with it. Yeah, sure. Someone probably left it here for a reason, and now they're gonna come looking for it and find out that someone pooped it. How would you feel if you were pooped by a giant fleshy creature? What? I'm just saying this is a weird spot to find a robot. It might have been put there to do a specific job. I think it's bored. Can we take it with us? I really think we shouldn't. Oh! Fine. Where are we heading? Is this what you wanted to show me? Nah, this is still the journey. How are you gonna get through that? You're walking through water. That's okay, buddies. Oh, cool. We'll get there soon enough. Is that water? Oh, no, that's just plain concrete. Is it safe for us to be down here? Doesn't matter. We're young. Indestructible. But because we're young, we have to take risks. If the danger exists, I simply close my eyes and pretend not to see. I pretend not to see. But for real though, I don't think there's anything down here that hasn't already been stripped for parts. So we probably won't trip into a giant shredder or anything. Or be crushed by giant bouncing logs. If I see one coming, I will pretend that I don't, so you can enjoy the surprise. You're so thoughtful, come on. Woo! Last one's there, so rotten egg! You don't even know where we're going. Watch your step, you don't want to trip. Didn't you just say something about ignoring danger? I mean, I'm not an idiot. Could have fooled me. Rude. Actually, given the amount of jagged, rusty metal I'm seeing around here, we should probably be at least a little careful. Anna? Oh jeez. Uh-oh. What are you doing up there? Be careful. Looks safe to me. You never know what could be unstable or ready to collapse. Heh, I just look in the mirror for that. Okay, but for real, why'd you bring me here if you were just gonna chaperone me to death? We're not at our final destination yet. Oh, then what are we hanging around here for? Oh my god. So what's dangerous around here? Jagged, rusty metal. Tetanus, probably. It's not gonna poke through your shoes, hopefully, but try not to land on it with your face. Noted. Am I being too much? Should note at this point that I'm very bad at evaluating risk. Wow, really? Shouldn't have followed you down here. Gonna have double tetanus by the time we leave. Not aiming for triple tetanus. I tried to keep my expectation modest. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. What is here to see? Show us, show us. It's loading. Oh. This is meant to be more interesting. I have bad news for you. This hallway tells its own story. Well, it's too dark to read. There's just nothing happening here. Why hasn't anyone taken the time to make this place nicer? Maybe the interior designer was into rustic industrial. There's no accounting for taste. What a cop-out. There's no accounting for taste. Hey, the human mind is complex. How am I supposed to know? The human mind is complex. Okay, Einstein. Well, actually, Einstein was primarily a physicist, not a neuroscientist. Wow, you must kill at parties. Yeah, chicks do me. I guess I can see it. Oh, you coward. Careful. Don't hurt yourself. Who looked like someone who's worried about hurting himself? You're looking more like one of those tour guides who has to walk backwards everywhere. They're not known for being prone to accidents, are they? Hey, you never know. I had this friend who was touring uni campuses. His guy was so distracted by walking and talking that he toppled right into a fountain. And what's more... Uh-oh. F. Don't say you told me so. I shouldn't laugh, but here I am, laughing at you. Great job, little buddy. Can I pet this one? Yeah, I guess. Uh-oh. Yeah! Bro, that pincher was bigger than your finger. Why did you do that? Why did I do what? Tell me it was okay to pet him. Thought you wanted to pet him. Yeah, I wanted to, but I wasn't asking for your permission. Oh. Just seemed really bothered when I said not to touch them. The other times, I mean. I didn't need your permission. I was asking your opinion. You know, since you seem to be such an expert in this place. Like, hey, any risk associated with what I'm about to do? Help me make an informed decision. So imagine my utter shock when I actually listen to you for once and literally get bitten for my troubles. I'm sorry. Are you okay? I'm fine. I'm fine. I didn't want to disappoint you by saying it would be a bad idea. Stop being a coward. Tell me what you think, not what you think I want to hear. I'm sorry. You're forgiven, but that little milk bottle shit isn't. Pinching bastard. Hey, that little milk bottle shit tripped me first. Yeah, and it was hilarious. Well, I hope you've at least learned the dangers of backwards walking and talking. I have, but how about you? Where are you in this place? Oh, there you are. Definitely not. Ladies and Hannah, we've reached the final stop of this nondescript hallway. You really gonna keep saying nondescript, Mr. Thesaurus? Dull, sterile, boring, boom. There's no better adjective, in my nondescript opinion. Ever read any Lovecraft? Half his monsters were so scary that his narrators couldn't even describe them. He really took the easy route with that one. Who did? Lovecraft? Well, that was his that was his real name? Yeah. No wonder he was like that. What else would a guy with that name be known for? Crafting? Love? You got me. So where are we? Pray tell. They emerged into a storeroom, shelves stacked with dusty jars full of mysterious glowing liquids. Anna wondered, briefly, if any of their contents were edible. Yo, what the fuck? Huh. Why are these all the way out here? Try reading the labels. I can't read whatever language that is. It's Latin. Casual flex there, smarty pants. I have an ad hoc understanding of Latin words, phrases, etc. I'm going to kick your ass, and you would be well justified in doing so. How long were you holding onto that hilarious Latin joke for? Since I read it on the internet. I wanted to understand the lyrics of One Winged Angel, so I was doing a bit of research. Latin nerds love their wordplay. Can you actually read any of these labels? None of them say Sephiroth, so no. All I can tell you is that if you see Memento Mori, you probably shouldn't drink it. Is that the Latin word for poison? Remember your mortality. Oh, I'm very aware of my mortality, thanks. So why the obsession with this particular song? It's from a video game. When you play with your friends? Nah, single player. I'm not good at connecting with my peers. I agree here. I like playing games with friends, but not with strangers. Especially in competitive, like, multiplayer. I can't handle that. Mostly because one, I'm scared that I will fail. Fail them, and two, I don't know. New people are scary. Benji wanted me to take a sip, so I took a sip. And I thought we were connecting pretty well. You think we're peers? Because it's a peer. Because it appears you're out of my league. Ah, shucks. It's true. 3 cheers for low standards. Hannah's eyes sparkled when she laughed, and for once Tuan struggled to feel anything but warm. Yo, check that out! That's a tiny one. I told you already I couldn't read it. Yeah, but look at it! Looks like there's something trapped inside. Creepy. How can you tell? They're all identical. Should we do something about it? Why are you asking me? Oh, okay, now it's moving. Well, okay. Whatever's in it wants to get out. I'm not sure it's a good idea to mess with this stuff. What if it's a genie or something? Oh no, is that the sound of impending litigation? I guess I can't stop you either way. Oh, hello. Hello. Thank you. Warm glow suffused them both, then the heartbeat was gone. Did you hear that? I think so. Do you think we did something we shouldn't have? We? Two hands touched that jar and they were both yours. You were at least an accomplice. I get the feeling we unleashed something. I got the impression as well. Was it a mistake? No, it's not the Coom jar. It was gonna shatter on the ground anyway. I really don't think we changed the outcome of the situation. Or you could have not just opened it, just saying. Well, even if we did set an evil spirit free, I'm glad we came here. I'm glad we came here too. You ever get that feeling like you've already committed to a decision, but you're not sure if it'll lead to something great or something painful? Oh, wait, that's him speaking? Oh wait, no, that was her speaking. Da-da-da-da. We're still talking about the jar? Yes, definitely. Let's get a move on. We will never know. Sure, our final destination's right through here. Oh? How the fuck does that end up at the train station? Tuan's heartbeat thundered in his ears. Afraid of heights? I think it's perfectly natural to be a bit spooked when confronted with something that could be lethal. Lethal. Buddy, what the... What? Nothing to be afraid of. Scare me for a sec there, hotshot. Oh yeah? Felt an absence when she withdrew her hand. When I thought to myself, I hope he's falling for me. This isn't exactly what I had in mind. But like, that doesn't seem pleasant, the fall, I mean. Why jump if you don't have to? The gut-wrenching fear only outlasts for a few seconds. You get used to it. Can only imagine. What I want to know is why you felt compelled to do it in the first place. Just wanted to feel something. Sometimes horror movies just aren't enough. I get it. Yeah, it's just, you know, like I said earlier, better to feel something than nothing sometimes. Is that downtown? I think so. But I don't really catch the train into town that often. I don't recognize anything specific, but the Yara's there, so the rest of the city must be too. Reckon anyone can see us from down there? Dunno. City looks so different from up here. Yeah, it feels lived in. Most cities do, that's why they're cities, people live there. But some cities just seem sterile, you know? Housing estates and golf courses and toll roads on a grid, everyone commuting to their office in a skyscraper that's the same as all the other ones. This one's pretty to look at. Is it safe to sit there? Look, if I could step off this platform, it would be crazy for me to shy about letting my legs dangle over the edge. Sitting here like this reminded Tuan of being 7 and swinging his legs staringly over balcony's edge with his friends. They got yelled at for it, being because it was dangerous, but the association stuck. It had been a long time since he felt so carefree. At a glance, Melbourne sprawled seemed vivid and meticulously detailed, but the more he tried to pick out individual features, the more his vision blurred. From up here, everything ran together like unmixed paint. Everything was just an indistinct part of a larger whole. I thought I'd be able to see my house from here, but I can't. Actually, I can't recognize anything. I know it's Melbourne, but it feels like a dream. Do you think we're dreaming? I think I might be. It could be a figment of my imagination. Ha! I was thinking it was the other way around. I suppose it's all about perspective. Considering how many dreams end with the sensation of falling, this is certainly an appropriate place for it to end. I don't really want it to. Me neither. Aww. Aww. If you just brought me here for us to stare longingly into each other's eyes, we could have just stayed down in the cafe. I'm just enjoying the view. Very funny. No kiss. So when are you gonna hurry up and make a move? Oh, there they go. What took you so long? Far easier to say something clever than to say something sincere. That's true. Oh, past trauma hits again. I lied to you earlier. About what? Remember when I told you about my mom's leukemia diagnosis? I was 13 years old and my dad left because of it. Yeah, I remember. Wasn't the whole truth. She wasn't the one who got the diagnosis. Oh, this hair isn't mine. 6 months of chemo wasn't kind to me. It felt like a fraud every time I wore someone else's hair. So I bought this from a costume shop. If I was gonna lie to the world about having hair, it might as well be something dazzling. Can you say something, please? Guess not a surprise. You'll only make fun of people when it's trivial stuff. When you started cracking wise about cancer, I started getting the inkling that it wasn't about someone else. That obvious, huh? Not at first. I feel like I've gotten to know you well enough by now. You interrupted something. Yeah, I was going to. I know. If you still want to, Sorry, mood's dead. My fault. Need to reset the scene. How about we go for a walk? I think that helped. They didn't kiss, yeah. Oof. The last vestiges of the terminal faded into the distance. Tuan realized they were entering a world of their own construction. There were no rules here. They were well and truly free from everything else. He didn't know what they were walking towards, but in the end, did it really even matter? Hello. For a fleeting moment, Tuan felt oddly at peace. Despite everything, Hannah had trusted him with her true self, but with affirmation came fear. Fear of what came next, of the moment after that, and the one after that. But in the end, it didn't even matter. He closed his eyes, suddenly finding it hard to breathe. Hannah's gentle touch on his back pulled him back into reality. Are you okay? I'm fine. Just an anxiety attack, don't worry about me. Just? Was it the height from sitting on the edge? No, they never happen when I'm there. Never. It's only when everything's fine, when everything's safe. Because when everything's good, I know it only takes one bad moment to bring the whole house of cards crashing down. Was it what I said before? Not what you said. What I didn't say. What didn't you say? This guy has a lot of I knew. I've known cosplayers. I can recognize a wig. You knew? Yes. I wouldn't have had the courage to keep talking to you otherwise. Best friendships I ever had were the ones with a built-in expiration date. Yeah, okay. I think I get it now. All Tuan saw in her eyes was betrayal. Is that what I am to you? A girl with an expiration date? It's not you, it's me. I'm so used to people being transient in my life. It wasn't so scary to talk to you if... I am sorry, I brought you here because I wanted to feel normal just for one night. I wanted that too. To leave everything behind and feel normal, even if only for a few hours. And I did. Thank you. Hannah. Tuan felt them teetering on the brink of something. What was she feeling? Same dread? Same longing? Aw, your hair clipped through the headset. Tuan felt Hannah shaking in his arms, hot tears soaking through the fabric of his shirt. But not just her tears. He realized he was crying with her. Tuan wished the train would pull up to the platform to whisk them away, so they'd never have to return home. He knew Hannah felt the same way. Are they about... Street, this is a sad moment! You just missed the depressing part! But hello, Street. Hi, how you doing, buddy? But that's not how life worked. Are you ready? As long as it's with you. Just don't let go. Are they... I'm sorry, what? Hannah's fingers... I'm sorry, what? Hannah's fingers dug into his skin in the first terrifying seconds. He couldn't blame her. Upside down, falling like a rock towards the center of Melbourne, Tuan saw something new in Hannah's eyes. What happened? Who hurt them? Hi, Pierre. How you doing, buddy? What happened? Who hurt them? Oh no. The girl with red hair has cancer. Basically. Yo, my model is lagging very bad. Hold on. What the fuck? What's going on? Why am I living in 500 meters a second? Wait, that didn't make sense. That was weird. Fine, but I have insomnia? Oh, that sucks. That really sucks for you, dude. What was that withering with you scene? Close, close. But we're back to lightheartedness again. It seemed as though the wind had stolen their words, leaving only silence. They walked in lockstep, each dragging their feet. Oh, they're holding hands now! Now kiss! I don't think we can walk any slower. Try me! I can do this all day. You came out tonight looking for something very specific? Yeah. I'm not sure that's me. I think it might be. But if it's not, I guess I'm okay with that too. Ma'am, I'm really curious about how you tie your shoelaces. Just honestly. Aw, that was a sweet story. Better be a kiss. There's no kiss. Oh, we're still going. First glance, Tuan had thought the shelves with jars were just thrown together afterthoughts, nothing more than a forgotten mess. But now he realized that each jar seemed perfectly created for its contents, as if they were made for each other. Hannah seemed far away, perhaps also thinking of the jars. She looks concerned. They're not coom jars. Stop talking about them as if they're coom jars. Perhaps of something else entirely. You think I'm carrying around a lot of pain, don't you? That's hard not to after all this. But it's not you. I've been thinking about myself. Assumed you were carrying a lot of pain, not because you did anything to make me think that. It's just easier to cope when I assume everyone else is going through the same stuff as I am. I feel like this game just playing with my emotions, right? You missed the final chapter. Because it was really short, and the epilogue. The epilogue was really sweet. That said, I reckon I figured something about you. You like me. No way! I thought this hand-holding business was strictly platonic. I want my money back. I just gave you a new piece of information, you dingus. Ah, what did you expect me to do? To do some flowery "I like you anyway" speech? Because that's not really my thing. You've got baggage. It's part of who I am. You don't get to pick and choose. And that's okay. I like you. I like all of you, Hannah. Every little thing that's ever happened to you has shaped you into the person standing next to me. Holding hands with the homies, yeah. Hand holding can be platonic. We be holding hands here. What are we doing? And I really, really like that person. You're right, I don't get to pick and choose. So when I say I like all of you, I want you to know that I mean it. You're not the first person who's ever told me something like that before, but you're the first person I believed. Worst way to lie to someone is to tell them what you think they want to hear. Yeah, you get it. Aww. Look at them hand holding. Kiss time. Is there more? Maddie's walking very slowly. Hold on, maybe I can show off. Oh wait, no, I can't. I can't. My mouse is stuck here. Stuck within the boundaries. Okay. Oh, we're still going on. Rat. That's a cute rat emote. Are you ready to do this? I'm ready as long as you're doing it with me. Then don't let go. Where are you guys going? Tuan waited for the moment he knew was coming for Hannah's form to fade as all What? No! That's so sad. No! But the moment never came, and there she was, on the other side. You can't do this like me. You can't do this. You can't do this. My poor heart. Her warm fingers intertwined with his. Are you? I'm still here. I go in for my last round of chemo tomorrow. So are you gonna hurry up and kiss me already? Oh, they did. They kissed. Oh. Oh my God! They literally cannot do that. My poor heart. My poor heart. They did it. Oh, they can't. Oh, fuck. Holy shit! This hit me harder than Chase plot twist of him being dead. What the fuck? Hype dance. Okay, I guess we're done. Yeah, that was it. Wait, are we at the final chapter? Yeah, this looks like the final chapter. No, never mind. Yeah, we can just go out. Oh, Maddie's not here. It's Kishan. We can't really speak to Kishan. There's Ashley, our girl. There's the two. I think we're controlling Maddie now. There's the other side story. I wonder if we can go to the final resting place. Game room? No, I don't want to go there. Wait, I want to see. Nah. That's a lot of bottles, buddy. Okay. I mean, it's too early to being sad. Maybe. Oh man. That sucks. That if they were gonna do that plot twist, I was gonna be very sad. I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a specific place. I hope that place is accessible. Especially because we... Oh, we have memories. Guess some things are unlocked. Aren't... Oh, hello. A Wooga. Maybe. Looking for some more No, no, no. I'm looking for the final seeds. What is that you have behind you? Hold on. Okay, but no. Mommy, indeed. What's this? I'm guessing that's a... Wait, what kind of concept art is this? Who wants... Oh, this is Teen Transient. That's the... Yeah, that's just the guy. He looks cool though. He looks sick. I like her. Body's not skilled to display physique. I like... Okay, wait. I'm looking for a certain area in the game. Cellar... No. Is that a cellar? Sorry, mommy. Sorry. No, we had mommies yesterday. This is the place. Che died. Sad. But it's not the place. Well, I hope we can enter that... excuse me? Let me in? I hope we can end it at that place. Can we? Can we though? There's the gravestone. No, we can't go further. That sucks. I wanted to end it in that one scene. That sucks. Oh well. Why do we have an axe here? There's a lot of stories here, but I'm not gonna read them all. Not enough time. Drink to get rid of the boob wounds. No, you shouldn't do that. It's a bad way of coping. I guess we can't find the place. That sucks. Anyways. Let's keep it let's end it here. That was Necrobarista, guys. Interesting story. As for the next game, replacing this series, don't worry, I drank. As for the next game, sorry, I'm still in the brain today. For the next game, replay. It's definitely gonna be another reading game. I do like doing these reading streams. Brain very brokey. Like I find it quite fun to just be reading the whole time, and it's quite chill. Wait. I wanna end it at the one place. I guess I don't get to. Do they have the console? It's too bad. They don't even show off the epilogue. Oh, okay. Well, whatever. Brain broke, indeed. Yeah, you'll see. You'll see which game will be replacing this one. You'll see. You'll see. Anyways. Hold on. Oh, uh-oh. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Things brokey. Let's see if we can raise someone today. Let's see. Quite a bit of people here. Doom. Am I gonna play? I don't even have Doom, I think. And the one replacing this will be another reading game, but let me see. Well, I have two options. Okay, let's see. Oh, we can raise Shelly. Shelly is pretty cool. Okay, thanks everyone for watching, for vibing with me. as I almost had a heart attack at that one semi-plot twist. Sunday, there's gonna be another stream. Will we be playing Undertale? Heck yes, heck yes. So be sure to look forward to that. And otherwise, stay cool. And remember, stay hydrated, guys. Yeah? Yeah? Alright. Have a good night, everyone. Bye bye.